Alrighty, for late stage rehab, week 3, week prior to the season starting, we'd start with pre-exercise modalities with a heat pack, working on that tissue elasticity and extensibility, heating everything up prior to warm-up. You don't want to go in without any type of warm-up. After this, we can do some hands-on manual and or cupping if they want to go to your back or belly for me. We can do hands-on manual to keep things on again through those same kind of muscles with the traps, rhomboids, rotator cuffs, deltoid, or we can do dynamic cupping again, where we put them on the rhomboids and traps, have them kind of squeeze and retract. We could have them do it on the supraspinatus deltoid where he abducts, and or we could do rotation at the side, working on through the external rotators with dynamic cupping. You can sit back up for me. We could also do some type of NMES with a low frequency, low intensity on the scapula stabilizers. So that could be our serratus anterior and our rhomboids. We could do it on the rhomboids and the rotator cuffs, just kind of helping facilitate proper movement and motion. Getting into our exercises, starting with our strength, stability, and scapular control, we would start with a plank kettlebell drag. So what we're going to help do here is we're going to get into a hands up plank, kind of with an axial load. And this also incorporates some core stability. So go ahead and get into your plank. They're going to reach with his left hand under and drag the kettlebell over, back down, and then drag it with the right hand over. Perfect. That's good enough. That's our first exercise we do. Next, we'll do a single arm landmine press, where you're going to be kneeling on the ground with that right arm first, working just over your shoulder. You're going to push straight up. And this is more of our strength. Okay, you're good. Next, we would do D1, D2 flexion extension with the body blade going through nice and easy. We're going to start in D2. I'm going to come out here by me. We're going to work kind of up and without hitting the ceiling all the way through. Yep, and then back down. Coming through, back down. Yep. And then other way. Start right here and come up. It's going to be a little harder. Yep. All the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Good, and back down. Good. He's over there. He's over there. Next, what we would do is for our power, we can work on rotational med ball slams. So what he's going to do is he's going to come up overhead. You can go through. He's going to come up overhead, kneeling, and slam it. And then go the other way, slam it. Perfect. Working on some of that rotational power. Next, we're going to do 90-90 wall throws. Where's that little orange ball? With these, as they come over the wall, from here, you're going to go kind of working the move. You're going to do it a lot, it's just loud, but key here is working on kind of the oscillation. Perfect. Okay, that's good. Next, what we would do for our mobility work is we're going to use kind of this dynamic shoulder, three-way shoulder. So what I'm going to have him do is he's going to hold both these bands in each of your palms. He's going to do it up, I could hold him just for me right now. He's going to do an upward row, externally rotate, and press. So go ahead and do that for me. Row like this, row up with elbows out, yep. Rotate up, and then press up without hitting the ceiling. Then control it back. Perfect. That way we can build some strength through different common motions in sport. We can also do anterior serratus wall slides with a band on our wrist. It wants to pull us in, we have to hold out. So go ahead and put this over your wrists for me. And you're going to do a wall slide. The bands don't want to pull you in, but get your wrist outside your elbows. So get your, there you go. Now push up. Yes. And this is a progression from the last serratus wall slide. Okay, perfect. Alrighty. The other mobility one, or sorry, not mobility, core integration we can do is we can do kettlebell around the world. So if you want to go ahead and get in your knees for me. This kettlebell around the world, you just kind of going both ways, clockwise and counterclockwise. And we'd ideally have a heavier kettlebell, because this is pretty easy for him. But that's what we would do here. And then finally, we would do ab rollers here, where they can start on their knees to make it a little easier. You don't got to do it very good, it doesn't matter. He's going to kind of roll, yeah, it's a tiny ab roller, sorry.
Yeah, we'll just go up to here.
Yeah, that's fine. Ideally, they work to their knees, to their feet, and then they go all the way overhead with their feet. Perfect. And then finally, what we're going to do is I'm going to have you on your back on the table. We're going to do some kind of D1, D2 resisted oscillation patterns. So what I want you to do is with your arm, you're going to go through that whole pattern, but I'm going to resist you through it. And you're going to go against my resistance, okay? You're going to come up, push through, push through, push through, hard, hard, harder, harder, and back down. Kind of going a little faster. Yep, keep going. Keep going, down, 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 fast. Fast, 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 fast. Keep going fast, fast, fast. That's what we would do, going faster there. You're good, thank you. You can sit back up. Finally, for our post exercise, what we would do is I'd have him on his belly. We kind of work through some instrument assisted since we didn't do that at all at the start before exercise. Same thing with the instrument. We can go through the rhomboids, all three learn to the trap, the rotator cuffs. We can go through the deltoid. We can even go through the anterior pec major. After that, what we could do is we can do some game ready. You can sit back up for me. So our versatile towel, we can do game ready or ice on that shoulder to help cool everything down, get that going. And then we can also do some type of like manual stretching if he needed it at all, where I kind of helped him with flexion, abduction, anything like that, kind of working through there. These are my late stage rehab week 3 prior to the season starting.